that in addition to competing against each other for the top grade in this class, you will also be competing for one of my firm's highly coveted 4 internship spots next year, where you will get to assist on actual cases.
Let the bloodbath begin.
Now, let's commence with our usual torture. Ms. Woods, would you rather have a client who committed a crime malum in se or malum prohibitum?
Neither.
And why is that?
I would rather have a client who's innocent.
Dare to dream, Ms. Woods. Ms. Kensington, which would you prefer?
Malum prohibitum. Because then the client would have committed a regulatory infraction as opposed to a dangerous crime.
Well done, Ms. Kensington. You've obviously done your homework. Now, let us look at malum prohibitum a little more closely. It has been said... Yes, Ms. Woods.
I changed my mind. I'd pick the dangerous one, because I'm not afraid of a challenge. Don't ask.
Wasn't gonna.
She reading books?
Claim. What next? Ms. Woods?
Don't you need to have evidence?
Meaning?
Meaning you need reasonable belief that your claim should have, like, evidentiary support?
And what kind of evidentiary support does this case require?
Quiero Taco Bell.
Is
to negate mens rea?
According to Swinney versus Newbert, Swinney, who was also a private sperm donor, was allowed visitation rights as long as he came to terms with the hours set forth by the parents. So if we're sticking to past precedent, I mean, Mr. Latimer wasn't stalking. He was clearly within his rights to ask for visitation.
But Swinney was a one-time sperm donor, and in our case, the defendant was an habitual sperm donor who also happens to be harassing the parents in his quest for visitation.
Well, yeah, but I mean, without this man's sperm, the child in question wouldn't exist.
Now you're thinking like a lawyer. Yes, Ms. Woods.
Although Mr. Huntington makes an excellent point, I have to wonder if the defendant kept a thorough record of every sperm emission made throughout his life.
Interesting. Why do you ask?
Well, unless the defendant attempted to contact every single one-night stand to determine if a child resulted in those unions, he has no parental claim over this child whatsoever. Why now? Why this sperm?
I see your point.
And for that matter, all masturbatory emissions where his sperm was clearly not seeking an egg could be termed reckless abandonment.
I believe you've just won your case. Ms. Woods, you did well today.
Really?
You're applying for my internship, aren't you?
I don't know.
They should. Do you have a resume?
Yes, we do. Here it is.
It's pink.
Oh, and it's scented. I think it gives it a little something extra, don't you think? Okay, we'll see you next class. Oh, Warner. Do you remember when we spent those 4 amazing hours in the hot tub after winter formal?
Yeah, no.
This is so much better than that. Excuse me, I have some shopping to do.
4 hours.